everyone, I'm Tamee Harrison and welcome to Mix. We are in Culver City, California, just minutes away from the famous movie sound stages where classics like Gone with the Wind, E.T. and The Wizard of Oz were filmed. Today we're going to be checking out two sensational spots that have absolutely nothing in common. From the food that they serve to the drinks that they pour, nothing is similar apart from their address. So let's go mix up some cocktails at Finn and Alley Lounge.
My name is Gerardo. I am one of the partners here at Finn Restaurant, Asian Tapas Bar. I opened the place up here with Ken. We've been longtime friends and we happen to collaborate on this project.
Gerardo and I have worked together for over 15 years. We've known each other for just as long. We both come from restaurants and bar lounges that we both have worked at before, and we came together to create this restaurant here.
Ken, what am I making?
You are going to be making the She's So Rockin'.
She's so rockin'.
Yeah.
Who is she?
She is our lady of the restaurant, I guess.
Okay, well, let's get mixing.
Okay, so we want to start off by grabbing the smaller tin, and you want to put one shiso leaf in there.
One.
And you also have some cucumbers you want to put in there also.
All right, one.
You can put a couple in there. Yeah, it'll give you that nice cucumber taste and the
Fresh.
smell in the, yeah, it's definitely fresh. And you want to grab the muddler and go ahead and give it a twist, push down. Make sure you get the juices of the cucumber out. There you go.
Okay, that's how hard I pressed on there.
Yeah, you got to press a little bit harder than that.
All right.
Let's take a look. Okay, that works.
Yeah?
That works.
All right.
So we'll get rid of this muddler out of the way.
Get rid of that.
And then what you want to do is grab the rock sock you start off with.
So this is the good stuff.
This is the good stuff. It is a daiginjo, which if you're unfamiliar with that, it's a process of milling the rice. And daiginjo is where you mill 50% of the outside of the rice out, so you get the more purest of the rice inside.
All right.
So it gives you a cleaner taste. You want to grab your jigger and pour it all the way to the top, 1.5 ounce. We also use vodka.
Good old Tito's.
There we go, yeah.
One of my faves.
Same amount.
Oh, I was just
you
gonna be pouring all
yeah, the 1.5.
the maximum amounts.
Yeah, right? You want to have it strong.
Hell yeah.
There we go. So you want to take the top, go ahead and pour that right in there.
Okay.
Grab a little bit of lime juice. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and pour that in there. And then last, we have a little bit of simple syrup in there.
Okay.
So you want to pour the same amount you did for the lime. You want to grab some ice, seal it on top, give it a good hit, and then pick it up and go ahead and shake it. There you go. Give it a good, nice, hard shake. That way, you wake up the shiso leaves and the cucumbers that get mixed into the drink.
Sounds like it's gonna explode.
No. It's just as long as you got a great feel on it, it won't open up. We double strain so you don't have any of the cucumber pulps or the shiso leaves falling into the drink, because we want the focus to be on the drink and not the little bits and pieces in there.
Gotcha.
So you want to grab that and pour it right into there.
Okay.
There you go. And then perfect. So you want to grab one more shiso leaf.
All right.
Okay, so what you want to do, a lot of times,
Smack it?
yeah, you want to wake up the smell and the essence of the shiso leaf. So give it a good little smack.
Smack.
And then you just place it right on top of the drink.
It.
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful. Let's grab a new one.
Oops,
So just you're too strong.
Just
You're too strong. So give it a nice little small slap. And then we want to
and now I dropped it.
drop.
Okay.
It's okay. We
But
got
it
right
didn't drop
here.
on the floor, so that's
No,
good. It just
no.
went on another bottle.
And you just want to just go ahead and slide it right into the drink.
See, I'm more a drink maker, not a leaf smacker.
Right. No,
not
you'll
my
learn.
forte.
Yeah.
You know. But okay, so what do we do now? Is that
So
it?
after that, it's ready to drink. Then you go ahead and serve it out.
She's so rockin'.
There you go.
Okay. Quick smell.
You get that really that cucumber smell in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It smells nice and fresh. Good job.
Thank you.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I do taste a little bit. I taste the cucumber, but I taste a little bit of. Is it mint?
Yeah, that's where the shiso leaf comes in.
Ah.
It's kind of like that mint taste to it.
I know my
It's ever
stuff.
so slight.
Good job. This is
Thank
really
you
yummy.
very
And this is
much.
all mine. You can't
Yeah,
have any.
no,
so
it's all yours. It's all
all
yours.
mine. Cheers.
So the chef Mario G, myself, and Ken,
We collaborate together as a group, so it's not one person creating one cocktail. We do have a great cocktail program, very crafted. We have created all these drinks that will pair well with our dishes, just like the shiso rockin' that we had created and the Hello Kitty go really well with all our foods.
So today we're gonna build a cocktail that we call the Frisky Whiskey. First, we're gonna start with Scrappy's grapefruit bitters. We wanna do 3 dashes. We like to start with the small ingredients and go towards the liqueurs at the end. We're gonna start with Luxardo Maraschino. This is an Italian aperitif. When you pour a bar spoon, you want it to slightly overpour while you drop it into the glass. Then we're gonna go with an Amaro, also another Italian liqueur. This really brings out the whiskey taste, and it blends so well with rum and bourbon that you wanna use it and try to incorporate it because it's something that people don't use often. So then we're gonna go with a Smith & Cross overproof rum. We're gonna just use 3/4 of an ounce. After the Smith & Cross rum, we're gonna go with Buffalo Trace. My favorite bourbon. We use bourbon instead of rye because we like it to be a little sweeter. The rye can have spicy notes. We'd like it to be a little sweeter at the end. Now after using Buffalo Trace, we use Antigua Carpano. This Carpano was made in the 1700s. It was the first sweet vermouth, as you could say. So again, we're gonna use 3/4 of an ounce. Now we build with no ice. Why with no ice is so it doesn't become diluted as we're building the cocktail. So we get a couple cubes. We use bigger cubes because it doesn't dilute as fast. Ice is one of those things that it's very tricky. If you use too much or if you stir too long, it'll water it down and ruin the taste of the cocktail. We're gonna get our glass and we're gonna strain it. Now you don't wanna strain from up high, you wanna strain pretty low so you don't create any air bubbles. So then we're gonna grab our big rocks. Now this, you can see right through it. It's the clearest ice you'll find. So then what we do, we put it in a press. This press makes it from a big cube to a nice sphere. So we're gonna grab our ice. Perfect sphere. So now, after we build the drink, we're gonna smoke it. We're using bark from a cherry tree. So now, as the smoke is in there with the flavor from the cherry bark, it's sitting on top of the glass. It's just rimming around the glass, sitting on top of your drink. It's not getting inside of your drink, and that's very important. You're gonna smell a nice cherry bark. And you can see the smoke just sitting on top of the glass, and that's exactly what you want. This is the Frisky Whiskey. Cheers.
We have our Japanese tapas that our chef created along with our collaboration. We like the sexiness of the cuisine itself.
We do an izakaya style where you share all the different plates from sashimi to fusion dishes to cooked entrees, steaks, fish.
All our ponzu sauces here are made in-house.
They're all
Our soy sauce, our ponzu sauce, everything. When we came up with the idea of Finn, we had to create something that goes along with it. From our cocktails, which you see back here, to the music, to the vibe, the look of the restaurant.
Justin, what are we making?
Today we're gonna make the Japanese old fashioned.
The Japanese old
Japanese
fashioned.
old
Why is it
fashioned.
Japanese?
Well, it's a little take on the classic old fashioned.
But you eat it with sushi, or what? Is that how this is gonna go down?
You can enjoy it however you like. It does go well with sushi though.
Okay.
So first, look at this thing of beauty.
Beautiful block of ice.
Beautiful block of ice. A little too big. So what we're gonna do is put it in our press. It's gonna make it into a nice sphere.
Okay.
All right? The reason...
You can't just carve it yourself?
Oh no, we could. Just wait till you see it.
This is like a magic trick.
Just wait till you see it.
Uh-huh.
So now we're gonna build it in our Japanese crystal. We're gonna start with cherry bark bitters.
Cherry bark. Smells like trees, smells like cherries.
It's strong.
Smells
It's strong.
like vanilla.
Yeah,
All right,
so
how many
just-
dashes?
We're gonna do 2 full dashes.
1, 2.
And then Japanese brown sugar.
It's pretty dark.
It is pretty dark.
Looks like coffee.
So it comes like this originally.
Oh, so it comes as rocks.
Comes as rocks. It's
Actually, kind of smells like coffee.
Yeah, it's got like a hint of toffee. We crush it up, all right, into a paste, and then we make a syrup out of it.
So it's gonna give it a little bit of that toffiness.
Yeah, so
taste.
it gives it depth. So what we're gonna do, we'll shake it up a little bit. We're gonna do 2 bar spoons.
Okay.
So a true bar spoon is right when it sits on top, pours out a little bit. There you go. So then from there, we're gonna have to add our spirit. We're gonna start off with an American bourbon, Buffalo Trace.
Of course.
Why we use Buffalo Trace, it's very specific. I mean, we've tried everything. But But why Buffalo Trace? It's a little sweet, right? But not too sweet. It's aged for 5 years. It's got a little bit of vanilla finish,
All right.
So now we're just gonna
Pour the good stuff in.
So now our ice is
Not even
all the way
listening to
down.
me.
We're
Really?
gonna pull our ice out.
Could be having my own show right now. Doesn't it?
So we're gonna let that sit there. We don't want it to keep
Oh,
compressing.
wow, look at
No,
that.
Don't look yet.
Oh.
All right.
I did. I already saw it.
So now the big guy comes out.
That's very pretty.
Yeah.
But it does look like, I feel like a little person holding a big
It's a nice
jar
glass.
of aftershave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open this and smell it.
Give it
okay?
a smell. Now you can tell by the color difference.
Yeah.
Kentucky bourbon, aged 5 years in American oak barrels. Japanese Centauri whiskey is gonna be aged 3 years. The color comes from the oak, from the American oak. It goes in clear.
All right.
So then we're gonna grab our ice
Oh, so
cube.
you're not gonna grab the round one yet?
Not yet.
All right.
That's for the finisher.
The finishing touch.
Finishing touch. So we're just getting it in there. Now when you stir, you don't want to create bubbles. All right, that's the reason they shake it. When you shake it, it opens everything up and it blends well. So if you're using any citruses or anything with acid, you're gonna shake that, right? This, you want it smooth and you want it to be smooth when you taste it.
So what kind of people drink this type of drink?
Everyone drinks this.
Everyone?
Everybody.
Everyone?
We get people who come in here and they're...
I didn't get the memo on this one.
we get people who come in and they say, like, I'm not whiskey fans. And I'm like, give it a shot.
I'm not a huge whiskey
So
fan.
give it a shot. Now we grab our ice.
Now I can look at it?
Yeah, it's... Look how clean,
Wow.
look how clean that is.
It's beautiful.
Clean, right?
Very clean.
So then we're just gonna rest it on in. Okay?
Yes.
And we're not done yet. You think the drink's done, but it's not.
Gonna strain it.
Gonna strain it right into the
I'll
glass.
strain it.
Okay, keep it low. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it?
Yeah, you don't want glass on glass. See how it's... You want it just like
Wow.
that, so it's not getting too disrupted.
Okay.
Just pouring right on over. And it's not melting the ice, because it's already cold. Finish
Well,
off,
you
give
know,
them their money's worth.
All
There
right,
you go.
We'll make a little show there.
There you
Okay.
go. So now the drink's still not done. What we're gonna do, we're gonna get a bar spoon of vanilla syrup. You wanna do it over the glass?
No, I don't, because I want to taste it. I'm gonna be drinking it, so
You are. You are gonna be drinking it.
I'm not poisonous.
We're just gonna drizzle it on top.
He actually washed the spoon, by the way, everybody.
So then we're just gonna
I
put
didn't
it right on top, but it's still not finished.
Still not finished.
Still not finished. You need garnish.
What happens if you have like rush hour and there's like 40 people that want a
People
Japanese old
will-
fashioned?
they
and
will
you're
wait
like,
for this.
Wait. It's not done yet.
They will wait for this.
They will wait for it?
They
Okay.
will wait for it.
Well, let's see.
So then you're gonna get your orange brine. So we're just gonna wake it on up. Give it a nice little twist. Get whatever oil is left, throw it on in there, and then
And it's still not done.
Still
There's
not
still
done.
52 more steps.
we finish off
I'm joking.
the maraschino cherry. Right on top. And now you have your Japanese old fashioned.
I like it. I'm dying to taste this now.
Please do.
All right. All right, here goes. Bottoms up. Ooh, no, I'm joking. It's actually really good.
It's nice, right? So now you say you're not a whiskey drinker.
I know I'm not, and this is, but you know what it is? It is, you're right. It's a blend of the little bit of vanilla in there. Sure you don't want to wash the glass before you drink it?
So you can taste the depth of
Absolutely.
it, right? Like it's not sweet until it halfway through it gets to the back of your throat, then it finishes off with a little spice.
Well done.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hi, so I'm here to make the Hello Kitty, which is one of our staple drinks that we've had from the beginning since we opened Finn. So what you want to do is start with some of these organic berries. We do one blackberry, a couple of raspberries. These are actually locally grown. We want to give it a good little muddle, just to make sure it's broken up into pieces. And from there, we want to start off with a vodka, what we do Tito's, gluten-free, made in Texas, American brand. We like to support our country. 1.5 ounces. Then from there, we want to do a ½ ounce of pomegranate juice. We're also going to use agave, and we use agave here to slightly sweeten up the drink because the berries are very citrusy. You want to kind of balance out the drink a little bit. And last but not least, get a nice good sliced lemon. You want to squeeze it in. Fill up your tin. Lock that up. And you want to shake, give it a good, really hard shake. Get your glass in front of you. And normally we double strain, but here on this drink, you want to do a cracked egg pour. You want to get the berries and the lemon pulp into the drink. So go ahead and shake it and pour it into your glass. And there you go. There's the Hello Kitty. We wanted to kind of create something where you could go to one spot and get a full restaurant and another bar lounge.
So the story behind Alley Lounge is originally it was used as a banquet room with a bar back there. Then we figured may as well leave it as is and create a whole other space, really. It's just completely different. The experience is completely different. The food's different. The drinks are different. The ingredients that they use in the cocktails back there
Music's different.
are different.
Yeah. So you don't have to go to 2 different destinations.
Exactly. Plenty of our guests here, they come here for a great dinner and they end up there for a nightcap.
The Alley Lounge is a modest speakeasy located in the center of Washington Boulevard Restaurant Row. We're located right behind Finn the restaurant. The Alley got started as a compliment to Finn. It's a place where you can come in and really enjoy a great cocktail.
Back here, when you walk in, it's mystical. It's very sexy. We keep the lights super low, and we talk cocktails with you.
Hey Jesse, so I had to walk so far to get here. It was a whole, I don't know, 200 feet or something around the block to get to you. Let my hair down in the meantime, because I know this is gonna be fun. But I did notice one fun thing. What is up with the rhino?
Funny enough, our owners found this at a thrift shop and fell in love with it for some odd reason. Don't ask me. We actually have a cocktail called the Smirking Rhino.
Oh, the Smirking Rhino.
Yes, yeah.
Is he smirking?
He doesn't have too much of a smirk on.
He
actually looks a bit upset, yeah.
He looks a little bit grumpy.
Well, he doesn't have a cocktail in front of him, that's why.
That's probably true.
Let's get started then.
I agree. Let's do it.
I'm gonna start off by taking our wood, actually, right here.
Okay.
Big old Japanese butcher's knife. Start carving a couple little pieces right here. Throw it right into our smoker. So the cocktail we're making actually is called La Luna Negra. It's our twist on a Manhattan. It's essentially going to be a black Manhattan. So we're gonna turn this bad boy on.
Okay.
Fire that up.
Smoky smoke. I've noticed that it's becoming more trendy now, the whole smoking drinks.
This is truly
Why is that?
blowing up. It adds a completely different complexity to a cocktail.
You want to drink in a show, is that what it is?
So what we're using is beautiful Amaro Cacciaro, Italian digestif. We're gonna use 1 ounce of that. Next is gonna be our Whistle Pig Rye. Now this is the bee's knees. This is a Vermont rye, so every piece of rye you get is coming right from Vermont now. We're gonna use 2 ounces of that.
So it's a strong one.
Yeah. Also, the fact that it's 100 proof kind of gives it a nice little kick.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a couple ice cubes.
Cool it down.
We
Bad
gotta
boy
dilute
down.
it a little bit.
I think it's funny that you just kept that now there.
I'm gonna let it accumulate.
Okay.
Let that sit because that's not going anywhere.
Right.
This is Scrappy's Bitters. This is a Seattle, Washington company. We're gonna use 1 small dash. This is grapefruit bitters. Adds a little bit of a citrus note to it. Keeps it a little bit balanced because of how sharp the rye is and how deep and herbal the Amaro is. Also, we're gonna hit it with a little bit of cherry bark vanilla bitters. Now this is
I like
from
how you hold
Milwaukee,
it
Wisconsin.
between your index finger and your middle finger.
Oh, it's all about flair, darling.
It's a Jesse style. I like it.
What you truly want to do is not over dilute. That's why we use large ice cubes. I usually like to do around 30 to 35 rotations, get it very nice and chilled, and just the perfect amount of dilution.
Are you counting whilst you're talking?
Always.
That was 42.
Oh, please.
Who's counting?
Who's counting?
All right, let the smoke out.
Let the smoke out.
Oh, no, you're pouring the drink in.
We're pouring the drink
Oh.
directly in there.
Ooh,
Oh, you see all that smoke dissipating?
that's pretty cool.
Now, the way to get the cocktail to have this smoke element, apart from just sitting in it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a nice stir.
Are you just
Nothing
swirling
crazy.
it?
We just want the smoke to accumulate into the cocktail. Adding air will completely change the taste.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a whole science to this.
There absolutely is.
How
There's
many-
always a method to the madness.
How many times have you tried and tested this?
Oh, well, this is one of my favorite cocktails, darling.
So
I have one of these.
many a times.
I have at least a few a week.
So it's a pretty classy drink.
Oh, this is one of the most classic cocktails you can order. A true Manhattan.
In the world.
We're gonna
So you
finish
say-
it with a beautiful Luxardo cherry.
So it's
Now,
delightful.
right before you sip it, I don't know if you can see, there's small little increments. You can almost see a little bit of a cloudy surface area.
I
That's
can.
the smoke that's just sitting right over the top.
It smells like campfire.
Cheers.
Yummy. But it's a strong one. I'm not gonna lie on this one.
This is a phenomenal after-dinner cocktail.
Do you want to taste your work?
Oh,
I
architect's
know you
honor.
do. I know you didn't want to ask, but I know you do.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of collaboration between myself and Mondo and the staff. We create a concept of a flavor profile that we want to deliver to the guests based on as simple as trying to pair it with tacos or pizza bites. If it means it has to be heavy citrus driven or a little more on the aromatic side, sometimes we have to break rules. We'll do both. We'll stir a cocktail when it should be shaken. We'll shake a cocktail when it should be stirred. It's really just about our guest demands. I have no problem changing things around. What I'm going to be making for you now is our cocktail, the Roussillon. When I first created this cocktail, I had fallen in love with the apricot liqueur made by Gafford. It's out of Roussillon, France. The really special thing about this liqueur is that it's gone through 2 world wars, been occupied by Hitler twice, and never once did he interrupt their brandy making. They use beet sugar to sweeten it, and by far, no synthetics, very heavy on the palate with the apricot, which makes it perfect for this cocktail. The base, what I like to call the protein St. George. Up north, gin, you have very big notes of Douglas fir, high on the juniper, bay leaves. Citrus elements are low, almost very piney, so this pairs well with both apricot and the gin. The basil, this is an interesting story behind the cocktail because when I first created it, I was using opal basil. Opal is a Asian style basil, it's very seasonal, and it's turned this drink into what now is a seasonal basil cocktail. What I'll be first starting with is Thai basil. I like the peppery notes of Thai basil. It just really complements lemon. So I like to get a little abundant with the leaves. I do about 4 because we don't like to muddle too hard. We're just waking up the basil, and you can already smell as you're touching it. You can smell the earthiness and the pepper coming from it. That's ready to go. Classic egg white, no pre-set egg whites here. You kind of just dance with the egg white, let it fall naturally. I fresh squeeze some lemon juice beforehand. We're gonna do 0.75. And we're gonna do ½ ounce of simple. And then to start finishing it off, the apricot liqueur that I spoke so highly about, we're gonna do another ½ ounce. Again, because it's very gummy and heavy. One of my favorites, St. George. We're gonna get pretty abundant with it, do 1½ ounces. Some people would say use 2 ounces. The earthiness on this, like I said, with the Douglas fir, don't wanna really overdo it. So we do 1 shake, just to chill it. Egg white's nice and woken up, and we're gonna double strain right back into the same tin. We don't want any of that green, any of the basil, any big chunks of ice to go back in there and kill our egg white. And we're gonna do a second shake all over again. This is just really to wake up the egg white again. And if you notice the twist in my wrist is because I want that cocktail to swish back and forth, back and forth. I don't want it to clack forward and backward. It's gonna almost like a wave. Think of like the barreling of a wave. And you can already see all the pressure from the egg white ready to pop out. We're not gonna double strain, we've done that already. Just gonna drop it over nice and slow. I'm old school, don't believe in droppers. Get a straw and you just kind of run your bitters right over it and you get perfect little drops. We're gonna go ahead and make a little design. And this is the Roussillon.
It's difficult to say that Finn influences the alley or vice versa. Although it's under one roof, we treat each as its own entity. Oftentimes, we'll be asked if we can make a drink from Finn, and rather than go the easy route, we try and go, well, what did you like about that cocktail, or what was it exactly that piqued your interest?
People think just because there's a wall that we share that that's all it is. But the alley alone, when people come in here, what I expect them to leave with is an experience.
So Chris, what am I making here?
This cocktail is actually named after me.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So it's called Chris?
This is called Hefe's Nightcap.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, this is literally the drink that I want you to have to end all nights.
And it involves pepper.
It's gonna involve, actually there's cinnamon pepper in there. It's a house cinnamon pepper that we make. Mm-hmm. And this is American oak. We bought a big oak bark and we cut it up in pieces and we have a couple of them that we use for different cocktails.
Well, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Let's get mixing.
So again, variety is all in mind here, okay?
There's a big variety of stuff here. What do we got?
We're gonna start with the Paz. The Paz is a Martinique dark sugar. Basically, we're bringing some Caribbean to the drink. So you're gonna go ahead and put in 1/4 of an ounce into the crystal. We're gonna move on to Mandarin Napoleon. Mandarin Napoleon, the citrus levels are a lot more forward, and when it comes to just being a Grand Mar, it stands alone. We're gonna do 1/4 ounce of that.
So we're very light on everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that was way too... All right, hold on.
There we go.
I can feel it coming through my sinuses. My sinuses are clear.
We're gonna move on to 1/4 ounce of St. George Nola coffee. 1.5 ounces of that is a shot of espresso. Now, any of my crew members can tell you that I tell them mezcal is life. This is mestizo.
I like mezcal because of its smoky taste.
Do another 1/4 ounce. I told my wine rep I want to make a cocktail with a dessert wine. I wanted a very dirty, dry Madeira.
Yep.
And all I want people to know is, wait a minute, there's a Madeira there. This is the heavy pour. This is 1.5 ounces.
So, about to there?
All the way to the top.
All the way to the
Till
top.
It bubbles right over.
All right.
This particular drink actually gets burnt cinnamon right over the top of the wood, and the wood collides with the cinnamon pepper, and then we put the glass over. And as that is smoking, we're gonna stir this. Put your hand way up high, and you're gonna drop it right over.
Is it gonna sparkle?
Go for it.
Oh,
Let it fall, let it fall. There you go. Watch your hands. Keep going. We gotta burn the wood at the same time.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Okay,
Keep going, keep going. Perfect. Okay. So as that, we're gonna
I like that
catch
smell.
that. Let it sit right over.
It smells like cinnamon wood cookies. So we need to cool it down a little bit?
We do. It's just a slight chill. It's not a lot. As that's sitting there getting cold, we're gonna shave this down.
It's an adventure when you order a drink like this. You got fire, you got cinnamon, you got ice shaving.
I made you like a lopsided diamond.
That's how I want my engagement ring to look like.
Smell the glass now.
Smell the glass?
You got a bit of wood in there.
That is like
cinnamon.
campfire cinnamon
We're gonna drop that in there.
diamond.
Hold it low.
Right.
Don't go up too high. We don't want any air in there. You don't want to aerate
So
the
just
wine.
nicely pouring it over.
Right over. Perfecto.
Jefe's cocktail.
Enjoy.
Cheers. All right, guys. Well, I had fun here in Culver City at Finn and Alley Lounge. Until next time, I'm Tamee Harrison. Cheerio. Just minutes away from the...
Essentially, what kind of flavor profiles they're looking for, what kind of
Okay.
spirits they want to set. No, I won't even look.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a little magic trick that we like to do, okay? So we get the flame.
Oh.
I gotta turn the air off.
Take that match off.
I gotta turn the air off.
Oh, yeah, we gotta take this.
Get the matches. We're just gonna wake it up, going on the brine on the bottom.
Waking up the orange.
Waking it up.
Where's that wind coming from? Is it-
Right there.
Oh.
Yeah. This is not a good spot to do it.
Make it happen.
I'll make it happen.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna be quick. Ready?
You're good. I can cover it too. We can do it like ghost style, you know?